I'm curious if this is the right way or the wrong way, so that way people can learn from my lessons and I don't recommend it. But we had an ABA therapist tell us, you know, he won't starve himself, which I know, like you said, that's a myth, you know, not necessarily. She told me, she said, he'll get a lot closer to starving himself than other average kids probably, but she said chances are he won't. So what we did is we started offering the food, and we did like the no pressure thing, and part of how we did it was, so I feel like this is maybe not as motivating, not as motivating, but my family, when we grew up, sorry if I'm rambling, but my family, when we grew up, they always pushed, you have to eat everything on your plate, everything. And my sister and I have said that both we struggle now with overeating because we always feel like we're wasting food, because that's what we were told, is that we were wasting food and starving kids could have it somewhere. So we've always said that, you know, we understand like the idea behind it, but it's caused this lifelong problem where even when we're full, we feel like, but there's still food there. And we have to constantly think of that and be like, okay, but I can save it for later, or I don't have to eat it, or, you know, I can go with smaller portions. Like, so it's something that we struggle with. We don't want to have our kids have the same issues. So what I have started doing is, for most of their lives, is I offer them the food. I say, this is what we made. You don't have to eat any of it if you don't like it. You don't have to eat any of it if you're not hungry. Like, I let them decide at what point they're done. But I do also try to use kind of like natural consequences with them and just say, but if you're not hungry, you're not hungry. So like, there is no dessert or other food afterwards. You know, it's just like, it's here if you want to eat it. And it's not, is that an okay approach to take? I mean, because it ended up working for us. Like my son did, he's a very adventurous eater now, like eats all kinds of stuff. And I never in a million years thought that would be the case. And I think the first month was really hard for all of us, but we never pushed him to eat anything, but we never, you know, just let him just skip it and go on to the next thing that he liked. Is that,
no, that's like, yeah, that's what you should do, because otherwise they're gonna hold out for that other thing, because they'll know if I don't eat, I'm gonna get, if I don't eat, I know I'm gonna get that, because mom's gonna be worried that I'm not gonna eat anything, and so she'll offer me that.
Yeah, because that's where it was, you know, like at the beginning it was like, well, he'll only eat these foods. So, you know, I would try to hold out, and then at like the end of the day, I'd be like, here's chicken nuggets. Like, because, you know, you do worry about your kids. Yeah. But, and I think it was harder on me, probably the first day or two of trying that, than it was on him. but it has paid off, though. It has been worth it. It was really only a few days that it was really kind of hard. But we would like keep the food, you know, if he said he was done, I'd let him know. And we still to this day use that, though. I'll say, if you're done, that's fine. Just remember, you're making a choice that you're done. And so they say, I know. And then I'll say, and I'm going to set it up here. And if you change your mind later and you are hungry, then it's still here. And that's until the next mealtime. What we say is that until the next mealtime, if you're hungry, this is your food. But we don't ever push it. Okay, so that's not a bad recommendation then.
No,
okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if it is something new, and like I said, it could be a small, teeny amount.
Right. And we do that with new foods. I give them just a little bit, and we have a try it rule. So if it's a new thing or something they don't love, like we do Brussels sprouts, and so I'll tell them, you know, I'll give you 2 or 3, and if you just eat 1/2 or whatever, then that doesn't count towards the no dessert rule, because you just have to like eat a bite or try a bite is what we do, you know, because mine are good eaters. So we just kind of put it there. But yeah, okay. So that's one way you can do it. And then too, like the try it, like you were saying, so that's another way to help, is just small bits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.